I definitely want to get some Laras, dude.
I don't think I'll ever get out of this place until I become a monk. I know I'm here for a reason. I'm here to be better. I'm here to grow. I'm here to unlock and reveal the flaws and the lack of self-esteem and the lack of self-discipline. I'm here to reveal all that. I'm here to unlock all that. Once I'm able to be aware of it, then that will breed change. It's silent here. There's no distractions. I always say this. So, you know, I go through ruts because I'm learning things about myself. I'm learning that there's things in my life that are lacking. And the one right now that I feel is lacking, positive self-talk, encouraging my own self, being my best coach. And that means, you know, thinking positive thoughts. And like, if I have to do something that's difficult, you know, I want to be my best coach. I want to encourage myself. You know, thoughts are powerful, and what we think can easily manifest in our physical reality. So I think that's one thing that will help me stay out of those ruts of just unproductivity, unhealthy habits, is just by having positive thinking and controlling the mind to think a certain way. Then rather just ramble on autopilot and think stupid thoughts, and maybe not the most positive thoughts, but be really mindful of what I'm doing and be aware of what I'm thinking. So, little update, not marathon related. Today we gotta run a marathon. I'm about to eat breakfast.
Since I could hold my head up high, now I know I can't take it anymore.
Alright guys, so I just had breakfast. So the nutrition game plan today was to eat breakfast first, wait like 2 or 3 hours for it to digest, and then go out and run the marathon. I didn't really want to go out and run this marathon with an empty stomach, coming from just a fasted state while I was sleeping. So right now I just ate breakfast. I ate like 6 or 7 papayas or however many that was. And now I'm gonna do some work, some Big Island Goodness work, just some chefing work. It's gonna take 1 to 2 hours, so I'll have some time to digest, and then we'll be ready to run a marathon. Alright, so I finished up working. I've digested my fruit, ended up eating a couple of tangerines, feeling a little light. But overall, I'm ready to go. I'm excited. I'm a little bit nervous, but now since it's getting a little bit towards the end of the day, I'll be running into the sunset for the last miles. It won't be as hot as I thought. Today's kind of a really hot day. Sun's gonna be beating down on me. It's gonna be exposed. It's gonna be a little bit windy, but I'm gonna be able to push through. So fuel setup. So I got date paste. I got 200 calories of date paste in both packets here, 400 total. And then I also have 200 calories worth of mango baby food and fruit leathers. And this is not everything I'm gonna eat, so this is gonna satiate me for about 3 hours. Fortunately, 12 miles in, there'll be a grocery store, which I will stop at. I will load up on water and load up on fuel if I need. I'm gonna bring my credit card. It's gonna be great. And I'll be running with a water bottle the whole time. Plan to drink this whole thing about 14 miles in, and then refill it at the grocery store, and then run back with it. And maybe drink a little bit more water at the market. Everything's pretty on point. I'm wearing the cycling jersey. And the cool part is that it has these pockets. And I'm gonna put my fuel in here. And hopefully it doesn't bounce around too much, but it should be gosh darn perfect. Like, oh, it's gonna be a little bit bouncy. That's how I'm gonna roll with the fuel. So yeah, I'm super excited. 26.2 miles. It's gonna be my first ever marathon. Let's go make it happen. I'll see you guys out there. Alright, so I'm out here. So this route I'm taking is the same route that I took for the 18-mile run. Starts with 1,100 feet of climbing, and then it flattens out for most of the way, and then coming back home, same way you climbed up, you drop down and descend. Feeling good so far. My energy's not too up or down, just steady. And that's how I like to try to keep it that way. Hopefully it saves on glycogen, because this run's gonna be all about having the muscle endurance and having the glycogen at the end. We'll see what happens, but I am totally confident and strong enough to truck through 26.2 miles, no problem today. The goal to do an Ironman in October, I was like, you know, I've always wanted to have enough strength to run all the way out here on the highway. Like just run 10 miles out, or you know, a half marathon out, and then 10 miles back, or a half marathon back, and just be on the highway, big shoulder, and just like, you know, tap it out and feel strong. You know, the goal came quicker than I thought. You know, it just took consistency. Just took putting in 40 to 60 miles a week, and here I am. Made it to the market, 12.1 miles. Gonna have to run out one more mile to make it 13.1, and then I'll be turning around, but still hydrated, carved up, and not feeling any signs of weakness, so gonna keep pushing on. Good time to stop. Oh man, doing really well. Just keeping steady, not getting too high, not getting too low. Just steady, calm, tapping it out.
I definitely want to get some Laras, dude. Check out the ingredients, like really, really good.
Ingredients: dates, cashews, unsweetened blueberries, blueberry juice concentrate, lemon juice concentrate, vanilla extract. I'm gonna get 2 of these. And Cliff Bars are a great bar, but look, they even hid the ingredients. Look at the ingredients, you know, let's read them. Organic brown rice syrup, organic rolled oats, soy protein isolate, organic cane syrup, organic roasted soybeans, rice flour, macadamia nuts, organic dried cane syrup, organic oat fiber, organic soy flour, cacao butter, and the list goes on. Organic high oleic sunflower oil. And Cliff Bars are good, they're a lot cheaper, I think. No, let's do the calories. Dude, I should be focused on learning that nutrition. 190 calories. Dude, the Lara bar, same price, and it's healthier. Definitely go with the Lara bar or Cliff Bar, as you can tell by the ingredients. Up 4, apple pie, peanut butter and jelly, blueberry muffin, and peanut butter cookie. It's a well-deserved treat. Peanut butter and jelly flavor. Definitely tastes like peanut butter and jelly, at least to me. I just turned around 13.1 at almost exactly 2 hours, so just running around 9-minute pace. Yeah, just gonna bring it home, man. Just hold it steady, stay calm, drink, fuel. I think I should be strong all the way through. So I'm 18 miles in, experienced some foot pain for the past 2 miles, but just kept thinking positively. Just thought to myself, weakness leaving the body, strength building, and just not dreading or thinking stress fractures, just thinking strength. Foot is strengthening. That's what it's doing right now. And I feel the pain a little bit, but it's definitely gotten better. I'm running at a good pace, you know. Mind is powerful. You can change your external environment real quick. So push on, have the right mindset. That's all you need. Never give up, homies. Keep pushing on. Nah, guys, that's it. I'm walking right now. Might start running again, but just too much pain. I'm gonna injure myself if I keep slamming on my foot. It's a bummer, dude. Like, not only am I hydrated, carved up, like I can easily get home at this pace, but just that foot does not have that strength.
as positive as I was thinking, as fueled up as I was, still didn't do enough for my foot. So yeah, I'm gonna walk it home. I'll walk the last 6 miles home, I don't really care. I got food, I got water, but it's kind of a bummer. But I just can't injure myself, and it means a lot to me to do 26.2, but it's not worth that extra 6 miles to get injured and not be able to run for the next week and fucking totally get off the schedule. So whatever, just gonna walk it home and just do the smart thing.
I need to let go. I still wish you the best for tomorrow. Of what you felt, what I felt is totally different from each other. It's delusion.
We did it, bam. I refrigerated some water, cold water, ready to go. Pretty thirsty. I mean, I was walking for like an hour and a half hour longer than I expected. Yeah, so let's go over the run real quick. My phone's dead. It died at like 24.5 miles. Well, you guys almost know the full story. Just you were able to see what happened there, but basically all was good. Felt calm, collected, steady for the first 10 miles, right? And about mile 10, I started feeling a little bit of pressure on my left foot, which is typically the pain I get when I'm doing these long runs. And sometimes they linger on for a while and sometimes they go away. I was hoping it was gonna go away. So mile 10 I was feeling it, and mile 12 was my market stop. I was gonna, that's where I stopped, got water, got fuel. Right before then it was just, it was lingering around. It didn't really get bad, but I could see how it could escalate. So of course when I stopped, things got a little bit cold, got a little bit stiff, tight, muscles, joints. So when I started running again, it was a bit stiff, but I knew I could warm it back up to how it normally feels. And still, like mile 12 to mile 20, just had this pain. And then mile 16 to 20, then I was like, this could possibly end my run. It really started to hurt. And then mile 18, 19, and then eventually 20, mile 20, I stopped for a pee break. When I stopped, I'm like, fuck, I'm really putting my foot through some serious pressure and some serious pain. So then I started running again after that pee break, and I knew, it was stiffened up a little bit, and then it's like the pain just started getting worse and worse, and I started feeling like if I would keep running, I would either have to drop my pace into the 10-minute, 11-minute, or 12-minute miles, and just be like, I would be like lowering the impact that my foot is taking, but I'd be still putting it through some pressure. And I just thought the smart thing was to pull the pin, and I'm totally happy with that decision. I think that was a smart decision. Really proud of the first 20 miles that I did. They were perfectly paced, perfectly fueled. Like literally I could have ran this 26.2 miles at the end feeling like fresh, feeling good. I really felt that good in my fuel, in my nutrition, hydration, and my pacing. But had to pull the pin because for me doing this 26.2 mile and my mentality as an athlete is that I'm not just a ticking the box, bucket list athlete. I'm a long-term athlete, and for me, I know I can do 26.2 miles. I'm patient enough to put in the work to get up to that level, but I don't want to do 26.2 and possibly risk an injury and then be out for like 3 to 4 weeks and have to heal like a stress fracture or something, or pulling like a muscle in my foot, and just have to like totally shut down my training plan and risk my even attendance at the marathon race March 18th. So I did the smart thing, and it was a lovely walk. It was golden hour. It was like an hour before sunset. Oh my god, it was just such a stunning day. Like usually, when it gets to like 2 p.m. or even 12 p.m. In the afternoon, the clouds roll in, and like it's kind of rare for it to be sunny all day and like clear skies, but like it wasn't completely clear. There was some clouds, but like the sun was shining all day, and the ocean was really blue. It was popping out. Sometimes it's not as visible looking over the ocean. Sometimes it meshes in with the sky and it kind of just looks like all sky, but today you could really see the layers in the blue ocean and the blue sky, and golden hour was just gorgeous, and I'm super stoked. That was a really fun day. And will I do a 26.2 again in my training leading up to the race? I probably will not. I'll just call that. Like, I'm good. So basically I got a recovery week next week, and then I'll be going through race specific training. So there'll be some speed work, there'll be some long runs, and I'll probably just be aiming for 3 hours for my long endurance runs. I'm not gonna do 26.2 because my goal is to run sub 3 hours. So I'm gonna max out the long runs at 3 hours because that's how much endurance I want to build up. So that's that. Hope you guys enjoy this video. I'm gonna have some fruit. I'm gonna have a nice big kale salad, and thank you guys so much for watching. If you need recipe videos, if you need some extra support from me, feel free to support me financially on Patreon. I got weekly recipe videos there. There's 29 recipes logged in there. So if you just pay for $5, you get 29 recipes, and then weekly new recipes after that. And then also I have monthly live chat. You can ask me anything you want. It's 1 hour, and it can even be like a personal coaching session for you, because usually there's not a lot of action in those chats, and I would love to have more action in those. So feel free to support me by donating $5 or $10 a month. It helps me keep these videos going. I put a lot of time into editing these videos, and sometimes the devil on my shoulder nags me and says, like, as for money, you're not getting any return on this project, side hobby. But anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.
It's been a while since I could hold my head up high. Now I know I can't take it